Let me do this. Okay, I'm just waiting for some people to come up in here. Okay. Make sure my thing is muted. Okay. That should be good. This light is really, really doing wonders. It is really doing wonders, honey. I'm gonna turn this volume down because somebody's thing is on. Hey. Hey S, join after ages. How are you and daughters doing? Daughters are doing really good. They're healthy, on track. They had their doctor's appointments like I think 2 days ago. So everything is looking good. They're healthy, great. Everything is looking good as it should. So very blessed and grateful for that. I'm just not getting over a like bug or something. I don't know what was going on, but the girl was really messed up. But I'm fine now. Hey, Lissa B. I'm back at school. This is actually my second day. And y'all probably like, what you doing right now? I'm actually supposed to be in class, but class is supposed to start at 1, and it's supposed to be in, all my classes are in person, and she had a doctor's appointment, and so she pushed it back to 1:30, and it's 1:43, so we're all in the Zoom, and the teacher is nowhere to be found, and I think she's probably having like maybe some technical difficulties or something, so I'm just assuming that we're probably not going to have class, and then I have another class after this, and then I'll be done for the day. And also, I started back going to the gym today, so really proud about that because I have like a 2.5-ish hour gap between my first class and my second class, which is this one. So yeah, everything is doing pretty well. I know it's been a long time since I've been like on here. I've been a little MIA, and really that's just because I've been working a lot. Well, not really working a lot, but I was around like the holidays and stuff, and also I don't know, like sometimes when I be at home and stuff, it's just like hard to pick up the camera and everything. But I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and go live. I literally have been chilling in this room. This is my favorite room to come and just chill because nobody's ever in here. So I like to just come in here and chill. I've been in here for probably like an hour, and I could have been just gone live, but like I said, I thought I was gonna have class. So, but anyways, yeah, so today is going good. I had a good workout. I really was so like just not motivated to just go back to working out because it's hard. But I went in there. I was in my little corner, because when I be in the gym and I be seeing all these like body yaddy yaddies and stuff, all the like wonderful like beautiful Spelmanites over here on campus, they be like just looking so good. And I was just like, but I didn't even pay attention to that. I just did my own thing, just focused on what I was supposed to be doing, and yeah, called it a day with that. How is everybody else doing on this beautiful day? Um, this beautiful Thursday. How has life been? It's been a while, like I said. I don't remember the last time that I went live. I know it's been a little minute. So, Y'all just let me know. Just let me know. I am quickly realizing though, it's not definite, but I probably am gonna have to stop working this like semester with school because I'm realizing how much of like outside of school like requirements I have to have with my courses, like 2 courses in particular. I'm taking internships in psychology, so our first class is going to be next week because school started back yesterday, and so we're getting matched with I don't know, my brain is blanking right now, but I'll be matched with a place, and I have to do at least 10 hours per week at the intern, wherever I end up going, wherever my professor matches me. So I have 10 hours a week at that internship, and then for my development course, I have to do 2 hours a week at a service learning place. So that's 12 hours outside of classes. And so, and I have classes Monday through Thursday. And so I just won't be able to do it. Like, and I definitely won't be able to do like weekends and stuff. So, yeah. So, but I just submitted my application. I actually talked to the director of a community wellness place. I personally, there was like a list of like places to volunteer, and she said you don't have to work with kids, you don't have to, but it was like a long list. And me personally, I have 2 kids at home. I just don't really know if I have the energy to be like, you know what I mean? Like dealing with like other kids, like elementary school kids, middle school kids. Like I done did that already. So I submitted an application to work at a nursing home. So hopefully that'll be hopefully she will be able to get to that email and stuff. So I'm wanting to do a slower pace of volunteering, okay? And this is gonna be my first time being there. So yeah, hopefully it'll be good. And it's in the city, so I'm planning on just like volunteering while I'm up here, like taking my classes and stuff. I'll probably just like come to class, leave, or like for somehow some of them are set up, I can just come to the city, go there, and then come to class afterwards. So yeah, that is good. So, but you know, Don P is a little stressed about that, y'all. Everybody, I don't think she's coming to class, y'all. They said, did she send another message about canceling, or people saying nope, doesn't seem like it. I guess her appointment is running long. I don't know what happened to this. Oh my gosh, somebody said, not gonna lie, this is normal for her. Y'all, the professor is late, you guys. Oh my gosh, y'all. Wait a second. They sending all these messages. Look, hold on, let me show you guys. Look at the messages. So I'm in the Zoom. You see how it says sent to everyone? So when the professor get in here, y'all, she finna see these people talking about her. But to be fair, it's 1:49, and I think class is supposed to end at like 2:30 or something. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live because it doesn't seem like she's coming to class, you guys. It's 15 of us in the Zoom, and she's not on here yet. So yeah, but yeah, I'm excited. But like I said, Don P's kind of like, oh my gosh, because I'm not gonna be working, but possibly not working. I just don't want to like, you know, stress myself out. Not at Spellman, unacceptable. Girl. Oh, I thought that was a professor who lied. I was gonna say she finna see them. Girl, let me tell you. And then, okay, so class started yesterday. So I have a ridiculous gap. I have a lab class from 11 to 11:50 on Wednesdays. Then I have a big gap, and then my last class of the day is from 5:40 to 6:30 p.m. So, you know how professors send out emails and they go ahead and email you, hey, welcome to the class, you know, da 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 da, and stuff. The professor of the lab class is going to email the morning of and say, hey, what did he say? What did Ahmad say? He said, oh yeah, we don't have class until the 29th after drop ad ends. Like, cause I already knew, and Canvas is not set up, so he don't got Canvas set up, and then he let us know a few hours before y'all don't have to come to class. So we got this professor right here, and then we got another professor. Child. So yeah, girl. So this is not the first rodeo. But it's usually not like this on the first day back. Me personally, I feel like she could have just like, you know, just been like, hey, I got a doctor's appointment. We can just go ahead and postpone, like reschedule or something like that. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, you guys, she just joined. Ooh, wow. Ooh, you guys. Ooh.
Hello, can you all hear me?
Oh goodness.
Great.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if she's
Thank
gonna read the
you so
comments.
much. So many of you for staying on. Obviously, I was in traffic.
Ooh.
That's one thing I can't control, those elements. So I appreciate you staying in for these few, what we have about maybe 15, 22 minutes or so.
We only have
Okay,
15 minutes?
You're here, and at least I can give you a little overview of the course. So, everybody's in here for social psychology, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What you can do is write your names in the chat box for attendance. At least I'll know who's here, but won't count it against those who are not. Okay, I'm Dr. Patterson, Sandra Patterson, and I'm trying to look around some names I'm familiar with.
I was gonna say I've seen her before. I just don't know where.
But this is a class in social psychology.
Let me see what time this class
One of my
is.
favorite classes. But, and I forgot to mention.
Yes, we're at school, Bell College.
In the
this class is at 2:15.
To everything in Canvas. All right, I found out it's best to do Canvas first.
And then I have one more class after this.
And then do my syllabus so it matches up with everything. So I'm going to share my screen for a moment. And we're going to say there's going to be a time, we won't have time to do that today, to go around and introduce ourselves because we're going to do that in person when we have class starting on Tuesday in person. This is not an online course. This is an in-person class. And particularly because of the nature of the class. In social psychology, how we interact with other people and learn things from other people.
This is social psychology class.
Even subtle little things about people. So I'm going to see if I can share my screen and find what I think I have up.
And then my last class is sensory neuroscience that I just didn't have a choice but to take, so unfortunately.
1 second, let me see. All right, now let me come back to you. I think I have it up now. Okay. This is what.
Yeah, it was supposed to start at 1.
Yours look a little different because I have things that I have not turned on with the green button yet. So, but so you won't see all of the things that are blank. Let's see, this so that I can. All right. So, I think I haven't checked this. I was trying to check this before class. Okay.
Yeah, that Zoom link does not work.
This is an in-person class. Sometimes, though, we need to have a Zoom class. Things happen. Life happens. Like today, life happens. And you have to switch and do something another mode. But that will be rare, only maybe a few times as needed. As weather changes, as circumstances, as other circumstances change, I always like to have a Zoom link so we don't have to miss class. We can continue. Okay, so I think this is the right Zoom link. That's why I put it in your email so that you would have the right one. So I'm still checking these things here. So there should be a Zoom link, and I will clarify that, and also a office hours. This is office hours, and this relates to the Zoom.
Y'all, I have to take my hair out because I was gonna take my hair down, but I got sick.
Now I'm gonna move down a little bit.
I literally need to take my hair out like tomorrow or this weekend. Like, it's a must.
Okay. And this is up here. This is where your syllabus will be. It should be open right now because, like I said, I haven't transferred the dates from Canvas to the syllabus. All right, but this is where you'll see how you manage all your assignments.
Hey y'all, who's coming in? Give me a thumbs up. Class will be over soon, and then I'm gonna take y'all with me to the next building, to the next class.
A lot of things during the week, and some things you're gonna remember because it's gonna be the same thing over and over again in most cases. All right, so this is the syllabus. It's not open yet. Most importantly, this is the text that I'm using. And I called the bookstore last week.
Not so deep.
To make sure that they knew I was continuing with this text. This is the 14th edition, and there is an electronic addition to the class, which you may choose to. You can consult with the bookstore. Like I said, I just talked to them last week, and I think I want to say something like they told me that, because I kind of leave it open, because some people still like a book. I'm still, for some things, I like a book. Somehow I just, I'm old school, and I do a lot of things online, but somehow when I'm reading, for me, I wouldn't read electronically. I just like, there's something about book, holding it, looking at it, flipping through pages that turns me on. Okay? So I have found that students have different ways in which they want to access the book. Some people want to do it electronically. Some people want a hard or a loose copy. I always keep a loose copy with me.
I will say I do prefer to have like a physical copy of like a book, but these textbooks, like, they just be too like big, so I just always get the ebook versions of stuff. So yeah.
This book. However, I know that last semester and previous semester, some students have gotten access to this is the Myers Twenge 2000.
And this is the first class that is requiring a textbook this semester so far.
I've allowed students, if you have access to it, much cheaper.
Unfortunately.
To purchase that book. It's not an ebook, not an ebook version. If you have an electronic version, I think comes with this 14th edition. So if you want that.
Me personally though, now, I be downloading my books from like these sites for free. So
other resources, which
hopefully I can find this one.
Students to do. I'm not using it. It's a lot, but we're gonna be doing a lot of things in class. I don't think we really need it. In this class, we're trying to give us a basic understanding of what psychologists have done in this field. So I won't be using all the other little resources, so you don't really have to access that if you don't want to.
Listen be.
It's up there for you, and I'm sure that there is additional cost for that.
Yes, girl.
But
Thank
get
you so much.
access to either the last edition.
It's
or
always
this
nice to hear
14th
that.
edition. I think will work because I will be bringing in
Last semester,
a lot of new information
you're gonna push
to the
through.
class, which is not even in this 14th edition, because once you put out a book, guess what?
That really
Research
means a
doesn't
lot,
just stop.
mother.
It continues. So there's still a lot of stuff in this book, 14th edition, that
Hey y'all, give a thumbs up
still
as you come in.
is available for us to discuss. So that's why I say either the 14th edition or the 13th edition, which is much easier, but doesn't have a comparable electronic book to go to it. So checking the books, I think that the bookstore officials told me there was only 2 books in there with hard copy, but they can let you know what you need to do to access this book. And I know you all do different kinds of things. Some students even went out on their own and got the book, not even going to the bookstore. That's fine. Whatever way you can get this book, based on costs, factors, etc., that will help you and save you this process. But the bottom line is that you need a book, whether it's a 13th edition, 14th edition, electronic, whatever. You got to have a book.
Bottom line, you need a
lot of
book.
assignments are based on this book.
I feel like the school
school
store, they just be taxing. I don't ever buy from there.
We'll start next Thursday, because Tuesday, I think Tuesday, you're gonna have the assignment. That's when we'll be in class, and we'll try to establish some kind of community for the classroom when we meet in person. That's why I used to do it on the first day, but hey, as I said, life changes, and I knew that we couldn't really meet in person. So here we go with this next Tuesday, and this does not require a book. It doesn't. So I do this delay it because there's some people who will be joining the class, adding it, doing drop and add. When that process, I think tomorrow maybe, is officially starts for drop and add. So I give a chance for people who are joining the class to also not get behind on this assignment. But I do give a little leeway, because some people, will be adding the class at the last minute, which is a week of drop and add at the end of it. But anyway, this is where we're going to do our welcome introductions. And I'm going to click on it for a moment. So you can see it's just very simple. Here I've attached the document. Click on here. And basically what it says, this is
Hello,
for Tuesday,
people.
everyone. And everybody can do this. Okay, because it says welcome introduction and chapter summary assignment. You're only going to do this part, the welcome introduction. I just put them all in this. The next assignment that you're going to do will be this right here. I'm not requiring it, because no one, maybe most people don't have a book yet. And this requires you have it in the book. It requires you have it in the book. So it just says put your name there, identify 3 background characteristics about yourself. Describe yourself as a social human being. In other words, describe the things in your life that influence how you think, feel, and behave towards yourself and others in social terms. Use complete sentences. I hate to have to put that on there, but some people will give me just some phrases. But anyway, E, upload 2 photos of yourself, 1 photo of you alone, and 1 with you as a social being. Be prepared to share your photos in class. Okay? Only if desired, but at least if you don't want to share solo, most people do. You can at least do some of this in class. Okay? And we want to get a chance to do this like in the first session. This is kind of like evolve, little by little, each day until we get around everybody to share their responses here in class. It may take 2-3 class periods, but that's okay, along with what other things that we're doing in class. But this is due for you to put in Canvas. All right,
I
and
know
I'm
you're
just going
gonna
to
be
read the second part here.
s-
Because this is going
a
to be
photo of me and
and I'll
you,
say when it is due.
girl.
And it will be due on
I don't even
Thursday.
know what
This
photo I'm
third
gonna.
day of class, counting this one. All right.
Me
So
as a
the chapter
social being, I don't know.
use paragraphs with
What would that
complete
be,
sentences. Instructions.
girl?
Review the text for this course. To scan it and select one
Mm-hmm.
chapter to respond to the following information. One, define
I'll have to
social
think on it.
psychology, which is they talk about
Yeah, she
defining
said
in the first
a
chapter
social being.
in your own words, but I want to see what you think social psychology is about when you look at the definition in the chapter, even if you do or don't. What you
What
think
the
social
picture would
psychology
be.
is about. And
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know.
Two, name the title of a specific chapter in the text. Discuss the various questions and issues that are central
Not
to
really
this
a
area
social
of social
being.
psychology, and discuss why this topic is important to consider in this course. And what do you hope to learn in this course?
What do I hope to
Particularly
learn?
after you've had an opportunity to kind of scan over and look at the different topics. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm back to you.
I don't know. I'm not really like a social being, really.
I meant to come back to.
I guess when you worked at the school, or maybe when you were at the thing with your friend.
It's my first time going back to. Oh.
What thing? I'm assuming you're talking about Ariellis.
All right, now. So I just told you what the welcome introduction is, and of course you all familiar with Canvas.
You coming up with more ideas than I even thought of.
It tells you it's due.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, those are good ones.
Explain this. Now, before we go into each chapter, format of the class is that we're going to be discussing topics related to chapters at a time. So,
girl.
The first modules are 1 and 2. Chapter 1 and chapter 2.
Girl.
We do that, and then we have an exam on chapter 1 and 2. But however, you have some assignments.
No.
Before we even discuss.
Oh my gosh, I literally hate that video.
The day before a chapter is discussed, which
oh my gosh.
Which we're going to start discussing.
And I don't want to ever say those two words like ever again.
Chapter 1 on the 30th. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
So, the day before that chapter, you're going to have an assignment to do. Right here.
Oh, yeah. I don't have a picture of that, though.
This is a good example. So, this is going to be due on the 27th. I may have this wrong. Looking at the date. Whatever next Thursday is, for example, the day before that, I think it's the 27th. I'm not looking at the calendar. But I'll make sure it's the day, that Wednesday. You have some questions to do. And I do this as some chapter questions, and also there's a discussion forum. Okay? So I'm going to pop on this. All right, and here are the chapter questions. At some point, it's just taking a little while to load, I guess.
Oh, I went live. Okay. Because I was like, what are you talking about? Okay. Okay. I think I remember.
Let me go back.
That's true. You know, there was, you know, it's like the beginning of classes and stuff now. So it's like icebreakers and everything. And like in my first class, they asked like, what was a good year for you? And I said when I was 18.
What I'll do is I'll check that out.
Yeah, girl, it's not loading. Some people were saying like the best year for them, but I just was saying like a good year was, well, 17, 18, like after I had graduated high school. I went to PCB with like all my high school friends, had graduated, you know, oh my gosh, you know, had met Don P, like, yeah, 17, because I was 17 then. I just thought that was interesting. That was a good year. That was when everything was like, wonderful, fun, whatever, before like life just hit me.
what
At
we think.
18.
That's cognitively, what are you thinking about others in a
I
situation?
thought that was
And
interesting.
influence, how do we influence other people by what we say or do? And sometimes think, and how we relate to one another. So, and it all has to do with
Yeah.
how we relate, think, influence,
Hey,
or
Mad
relate to
Dog.
one another in specific situations. Okay, so that would be the question, and then you indicate your reply. Now, with the discussion, I asked for two things. One, and I'll have a chance to go over this again on Tuesday. One, you make a response to the question, and then you may have to wait a while if no one else has made a response but you, for other people to respond. And then you make a response to somebody else. And the way I grade that is that you get 5 points for your response, a quality response, and 5 points for your initial response, and 5 points for your response to someone else. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Yeah. All right. So if you can just familiarize yourself with week 1 through
I don't like discussion
right
posts
now,
where I have to respond to
1 through
somebody.
3, because we'll move into week 4, etc.
That is true, Lissa B.
But just what we're doing in January.
Someone asked our professor what was a good year for her,
Basically the nature of the course.
and she
in
basically
terms
said
of
that.
those,
She said the best years are
particular
yet to come,
activities.
but
Now,
she
I
said
know I don't
one
have
for
too
her
much
was
time to go
32,
through,
I think.
but
32.
let me get back to you. I'm gonna stop sharing.
So, you know, later
Yeah,
on,
because it's a few
more
minutes
later
back.
on in her life,
Now,
was like
all I want to know
a
is,
good
do
year.
you kind of, anybody have
What was
any
a good
questions
year
about
for you?
what I just said in the beginning?
For y'all.
Obviously, this will be, you'll have your syllabus to access by Tuesday. When I transfer the information from Canvas to the syllabus, but the Canvas has everything you need except the syllabus. I have not opened that with a green button yet. So, anybody have any questions? Oh, let me add this. So you have 5 examinations for the class. You have a lot of discussion forums, a lot of pre-chapter questions, like examples that I just gave you, and to do. And I do that because I just don't like students walking in class and we getting ready to talk about a chapter and they have not even read anything. You cannot answer the pre-chapter questions unless you read something. So at least you know something about what we're going to be talking about. And I call these low stake items. You have your book, answer the question. You have your book for the discussion. So they're low stake. They are worth 10 points total for each. Your pre-chapter questions and also your discussion forum. And then
Girl.
the format of the class is that every time in most cases, most situations, we discuss 2 chapters of themes, go through the research, have some activities, then we do chapter 2, do the same thing, and then we have a test for chapter 1 and 2. The next one, we do the same thing with 3 and 4, and then we have a test on 3 and 4, 2 chapters at a time. And then at one point, I don't keep doing it that way. I like some variety. It is truly the spice of life. So when we get to chapter 5, we have an individual assignment, written assignment. And then when we get to 6, which will occur, I want to say right after spring break, we have an assignment. And then I give you a test in 1 chapter, rather than 2 chapters. I know coming up after that spring break,
Oh, girl.
we got to get back into it. And then we do 7 and 9 and 10 and 11. I think that's the way I have it decided. So, but overall, we have 5 exams, and typically what I do is drop the lowest grade. Typically, no, I do. It's written on the syllabus. I drop the lowest grade. And sometimes I have a bonus for those students who have made have an A average before we take the final exam, and I examine for the final exam. Because it really doesn't make sense. If you got a whole A average at the end of the class, and you drop one test, and then you take the final exam,
she really
and
is
you don't do
talking
well
on
on
still.
it, you still got an A average, right? So it makes sense to exempt those people who have an A average by the end of the class. So that should be your goal. Hey, everybody can work towards that. Then we don't have to have a final exam, for 5. So everybody has a game plan.
Do you need to come in here?
But anyway,
class at 2:25.
I think
Oh yeah,
that was
same.
16.
The class is over. I'm
Anybody
waiting
have
for her to
any
wrap
burning
up.
questions? Shall stay on, because I know there's some other students probably have class at least after 3. I have a 3 o'clock.
Yeah, girl.
Okay. So should also do it. It is an online class. It's a class. But this is again an in-person class. I love this class. I love the interaction, engagement that we have. Because like I just said, social psychology deals with how we interact.
Oh, she's still
It's
talking.
kind of hard. You can do it, but I don't want to teach a social psychology class online, the whole class, the whole semester, because we need to. You interact by people being in your space, because that's what all the research is.
Hey, Brittany.
People based on being close to people, interacting with people, doing things with people, thinking about people when they're in your space. So it is the nature of this kind of class. All right. Any questions? And I'm willing to stay on, and you can I asked everybody to put your names in the chat, so I have a record. But also, I'll just stay, and if you have to drop off, I understand. And again, I appreciate you hanging in there and staying till I could actually access. I'm a professor who I don't like to miss class. I think learning is important, and that I try to use every moment that I have for learning. So, any question right now? Is that a hand up? Is that Linnea? Oh no, it's not. That's just my cursor. Anybody have a question? We all good for today?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. All right. You know, I'm a social being. This is a social class. I need to hear you so I can get that stimulation. You know, we stimulate each other.
Oh,
You know,
y'all, she's
in the
still
morning.
talking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all, I have to close the laptop. Ooh-wee. All right. Hey, y'all. Thank you. Excuse me. She did try it. Oh my gosh, I kept. Y'all, they still doing construction. They still doing construction in this school. Look, y'all see that? Still doing construction. It's done been like a whole year. Bell College. The times I spent at home, my mother and grandma, I didn't have to worry about a thing. Right. Don't y'all leave.
Tell me why.
What you mean? Y'all, I kind of felt a little bit bad because I was in the classroom and all them girls was like waiting for me to finish with my class, but she was still talking. Like, class is supposed to be over at 2:15. Like I said, 10 of them waiting for her, and she just kept on talking. Usually I wait until like the very last word, but I couldn't do that. So, oh, I froze. Oh, y'all probably didn't hear nothing I was saying. Oh yeah, because it had to reconnect. So, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. Now I'm in Cosby. So my next class is from 2:25 to 3:40. And then after this, I'm out. It might be kind of quiet in here. But I guess I'm a, oh well, 28. Oh, it's this classroom right here. We heard you. It's when you have left out the classroom. You're good now. Okay, good. This is like a quieter area. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, you guys. The class starts at 2:25. So I'm gonna go ahead and go knock this class out. Also today I went and had lunch today in the cafeteria, and I don't have a meal plan, and so I'm not gonna lie, I be finessing the meals and I be like kind of sneaking in there. So yeah, that's what your girl did today. So today has been a really great day. Had free lunch. Classes have been smooth. I went and I worked out for the first time of the year, so it was a great day, you guys. And yeah, so great learning today. Enjoy your afternoon. Thank you, Brittany. All right, y'all, I'm about to go. I'm about to walk back to the classroom. I just didn't want to be in front of all the people who were in front of the door, so I'm about to walk into it now. No, it's really, that meal plan is not worth it, baby. Their food is not that good. Thank you, though. I'll keep sneaking in. All right, I'm gone, y'all. Bye.